There, sign of Aries. This is Kim here to do your reading, and as always, opening up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and your angels. But because it's May now, can you believe it? May 2026. We're gonna do the monthly read of hopefully good things that are coming in for you. So I'm going to use the influence of the angels tarot. And I have been busy with private readings. Thank you all so much for the support. If you're interested in one, they are pre-recorded videos. And you get a private link. Sorry, I'm kind of trying to connect into this energy here. Okay, and we're ready. Then we're ready. Influence of the angels. Okay. What kind of news can you give me for the signs? Aries. What good is coming? Or what? Anything. Good or bad. Tell me about it all. For Aries, please. Okay, immediately I have the Four of Swords, which is kind of interesting with the Knight of Wands, because one card, this Four of Swords is about rest or time out, where we're spending time thinking about something pretty deep in thought, communing, with your angels or with your spirit team. But it is usually a time of like rest or inactivity. And this card is about swiftness, something happening fast. So it's like you're being prepared, or like you're being prepared right now, whether you know it or not. If you're in some period of rest before some action comes in, or before there's movement here. Because you could be wanting things to speed up, and you definitely, you have this, you have that ship there. Can you see that? Let me turn on the upper light. You have like a ship, and that usually indicates a voyage, a trip, a journey that you're going to take. So meaningful movement towards something that you're passionate about. Nine of Cups on the bottom. Okay, so tell me about the maybe action that's going to be, that they will be taking. Wow. Queen of Cups too on the bottom. King of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. Five of Cups. Wow, okay. This is about following your heart. And it's, if you are this King of Cups, then you are pretty balanced emotionally. Like you're prioritizing maybe your emotions, or thinking about, how do I feel? How to best take action that's led from your heart. You may have a divine counterpart here too, with the Queen of Cups being on the bottom. That can be, somebody that's resonating with you or with your heart. There's a feeling that I'm getting, or that I'm sensing, of Eight of Cups and the Five of Cups together, of kind of being a little bit disappointed in a situation that you would like to move away from or get away from. And the issue is about work or finances here. Maybe it's like before parting ways from somewhere, or from something, maybe someone too. It's from the past, but this is you going in a different direction. And it definitely has to do with like this has got to be right, or your money's got to be right. So you have the 8 of Pentacles with like and then 8 both, by the way. It's prosperity. So working hard or focusing on something that you're really good at. This can be a work opportunity too that comes in, that allows you, or that moves you in a different direction. So because I see that as being like a theme here for the month, is you moving on. What's interesting is this 5 of Cups is a little bit different than regular tarot, because you actually have like an Ace of Cups that an angel is trying to give you. So the biggest like advice I would say that's coming from this is to not be so focused on the things that aren't working out at this time. More focused on, you know, rest, recovery, meditating, tapping into what it is that you are passionate about, what your heart is feeling. Tell me what the what's coming in with this 8 of Pentacles. Something you're really good at. Wow, she did come out too. That is so neat. She came out. I was gonna see, you know, what if this card comes out again, and here it is. So, all right. So for some of you all, that this is a focus here on sovereign, being sovereign in your own right, focusing on doing what's best for you. You could have this could have been this could be a breakup, or somebody from the past too that you're not with anymore. It can be a new person also coming in. Like it can mean a few things, but they are divine counterparts. When we get clarification, we'll find out more. I don't know. Justice might be clarifying it. So you will get your justice, or you will have your truth be expressed in your life, right? This can be new partnerships coming in, relationships, marriages. Could be contracts coming in, especially even the ones related to your work. Excuse me. There's something here about somebody focusing on taking care of themselves by avoiding alcohol, or by like that being a like I've got to moderate, or something like that, with instead of, you know, like trying to numb the pain or drown out the pain or something like that. So maybe cessation, or even just moderation. Let's get a couple more here. Death card. I saw that earlier. The Fool. And then the Hermit. Yeah. Okay. A really pretty Hermit energy, because it's like an earth angel. You may be thinking, coming up with a strategy, trying not to, you know, tell anybody about what you may be up to. Not that it's in a bad way. If you look at this card, the person's like keeping all of their strategy to themselves, and what's left behind is actually like a predator. So this is actually one of the very few decks they have that has it as a positive, strategic, getting away from some type of threat. Hermit sideways. This is the you're going through a really big transition here. With your psyche, with your mind, with your heart too. The Hermit, and I feel that who I'm talking to, that you all are earth angels, and your journey's been different, and there's been some you have a lot of knowledge, okay? You have a lot of knowledge, but there's something else that you're going to seek or you're going to find. And it's what lights you up, or what usually it's like the star energy is inside that. And so this can feel like a very solo part of your journey right now. But I think things are changing, and you know, as far as like justice, bringing in maybe new partnerships here or something like that. So it could be a little bit lonely feeling, but there's huge transformation going on. And some of you all are really focused on your health at this time. The Four of Swords and the Death energy. I mean, seriously, it looks like somebody out there that's watching this has had a almost like maybe a real near-death experience, or a spiritual transformative experience where you saw the light, basically. And so it's kind of like maybe you're focusing on that or thinking about that. But so I see a lot of transformation, and it feels very physical. But right now there may be some kind of like overthinking about everything because it's big. I mean, this hermit energy is giving off that vibe of like, I'm trying to figure out who I am. Maybe asking the universe, who am I? And then you keep, you know, getting messages answering you from the universe. So, and then I have the Fool, which is a new journey, just like that Knight of Wands movement. The Fool is coming as you're enlightened and excited to take that first step into a new part of your journey. And I do think your angels have something good for you. Just with that Five of Cups, it's an interesting. All right, let's take a look at this Queen of Cups, King of Cups, please. Knight of Wands, another Knight of Wands. Two Knight of Wands, wow. So, I mean, two is, some of you all could feel connected with a twin flame energy, or a soulmate, a divine counterpart, a kingdom spouse. I mean, something like that. There's a lot of passion here. Ace of Cups, Two of Cups in the reverse. So that scenario that I gave in the beginning where I thought some disappointment can be on about a partnership that did not work out right is there. But look, this is that Ace of Cups that your angels are trying to give to you. So it's the new thing. So this is a brand new emotionally fruitful, abundant experience to have. Overflowing with emotions here. So it represents the thing that's going out and the thing that's coming in. So, all right. Tell me about truth and about justice. They're saying it's about who you are, like who the hermit is opening up to realizing that they are. Sometimes that takes us to a place where we have to realize who we are not. You know, I am not that. Because you are the main, you know, source energy, right? So you're the divine spark that, you're the spirit. So everything that I could point to, you're not, right? Because you're the actual energy that flows through everything. It's just a practice that you could do of describing everything or what you think you are not. Leading you to who you are fully. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Beautiful. If you're having concerns here about about money and finances, especially if it requires you to have invest in yourself first, or some sort of big chunk gets invested in something first. It's going to reward, and like it will pay off as a reward here. The worry or the hardship or the struggle will be over. And then they're also saying that to the Aries that are dealing with some sort of health issue, this is getting some good results or getting good news here. I think that would probably be about your finances or health, or, you know, something tangible. Oh. Judgment in the reverse. The Fool in the reverse. Okay. Okay. Because of something that happened in the past, and it was by somebody that was like close to you, or you would have considered friends and family, you know, this energy, I feel like it left a sour taste in your mouth here, or a general distrust for anything like that involves like this new journey. There may be a general like, I don't know if I trust this. I think it's coming from something that was hard to forgive, or that is still on your mind. If this is deception, then, or somebody sneaky lying to you and they were close, then it can be that's maybe an issue, or that's what's happening right now. So I also get unannounced. I have the Eight of Pentacles. Something here about when you get some good information regarding your finances, regarding your work, or something that you have mastered at this point, that something will be kind of unannounced. Maybe it's when you step into that new part of the journey. Maybe it's a move. I don't think you'd be telling anybody what your big move is. So, give me something more on this Death card, this major transition, the King of Wands. Yeah, okay, so something that and another Four of Swords. Unexpected journey here. An unexpected journey that led you to time out, pause. We're going to pause. And maybe even reaching out for assistance, you know, from your angels, your guides. But I have that whatever it is that you're working on at this time, King of Wands, I think this is you. And this means that you're going to be very successful. It means that your actions are going to be able to help you overcome any kind of obstacles or challenges. And part of this challenge is the healing that is occurring right now from this past, whatever that past thing was. So it's like a new you. This is the fearless leader, the pioneer. You may be pioneering an idea too. We just think of somebody that holds a very strong spiritual fire within themselves, and the actions they take are very inspiring to others, and they're very successful with finances, with notoriety. Like, people know the King of Wands energy, fearlessly leading. And they want you to explore the rabbit hole. White rabbit, spark of curiosity, gnosis, spiritual awakening. It's time, heeding the call. Research it, inner knowing, dark to light, going down the rabbit hole, waking from the dream. And then I have the rings, which I think is like a few things going on. But ring says contracts, agreements, bonds, strong connections, lovers, telepathy, like-minded people, committed, partner, engaged, interconnected, and a soulmate. And you have another, you have 8-8. You had 8-8 that came out right here. 8 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, and now you have The 8 with a timing card on it, which says within a few weeks. So this month, more than likely this month. A feeling of you've really accomplished quite a bit. The hot air balloon is finding balance. It's something uplifting happening in your life. Freedom, going with the flow to rise above. Don't resist this new part of the journey here. And the person's, you know, they're pointing at the watch, the clock tower. And so within a few weeks, tell me more about within a few weeks. Hopefully this is really good news for you. Any situation here that you felt like it was a catch-22 of where you were at, especially when maybe it's about work or finances or something where we feel like something has been very long and complex. It does have the number 2, so it could be talking about complex situationships, relationships, a spiritual quest, and it feels like it's endless here. That's the labyrinth of lost, delayed, complex, contemplate, it's complicated, going inward, the spiritual quest, deliberation, which is what the 4 of Swords is doing, a long way home, a problem to solve, catch-22, a situation to sort out. I'm kind of wondering if, wow, well, that's what you do. I think this is their advice to you on how to handle this situation. Is pour kerosene on the book that represents your past chapter or your past relationship. The past chapter is done. There's something about this past book burning card representing where people were trying to limit your freedom or they were changing the narrative. And so now you're taking the action by something very powerful with the kerosene. Powerful situation. It says provoke, combustible, watch out. This is like when you mean business, you mean business. So I think you're ready just to kind of walk away from something or walk away from that whole book. You're not closing the book. You want to burn it. Okay. And ironically, that's how you find your peace. So you have the olive branch. Another sign for me that you have, you know, the Holy Spirit helping you at this time too. So you will find peace. You will be in this peaceful, peace of mind place. If there has been arguing, this is agreeing to disagree kind of energy where, you know, I just want peace. Find my peace. And 222, 222, 888, 88, 77. And you have 15. It has to do with a partnership because see, it's even got a Libra energy and justice is here. I feel like it has to do with that partnership, the change or the unpredictable nature of something at this time. You have 3, 30 and 3. So the number of the Empress, right? Expression comes naturally to you. You are very skilled at communicating your thoughts through conversation and creative pursuits. You are able to get others on board with your ideas. I'm charismatic. And 30, you're an original, innovative thinker and an excellent communicator. You have a great talent for using creativity to convey your ideas, and your optimistic attitude has an uplifting effect on others. I am imaginative. Just curious. And then 5, I'm adaptable. When life throws you a curveball, how do you adapt? That's what that's about. So thank you all for joining me. I will see you next time. Sending you love and light. Bye, Aries.